India-UK free trade agreement may soon become a reality. Just 3 weeks into office, the Labour government of Prime Minister Keir Starmer is already attempting to secure a free trade deal with Prime Minister Modi's Indian government. An India-UK reset in ties is likely, which now aims to boost cooperation in critical areas such as clean energy, new technologies, defence and national security. British Foreign Secretary David Lammy just concluded a 2-day official visit to New Delhi. In talks with Prime Minister Modi and his own counterpart, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, Lammy hailed India as the emerging superpower of the 21st century and the fastest growing economy in the world. He reiterated, our free trade agreement negotiations is the floor and not the ceiling of our ambitions to unlock our shared potential and deliver growth from Bengaluru to Birmingham, unquote. On the free trade agreement, Prime Minister Modi said, and I quote, I appreciate the priority accorded by PM Keir Starmer to broaden and deepen the comprehensive strategic partnership, remain committed to elevating the ties, welcome the bilateral technology security initiative and the desire to conclude a mutually beneficial FTA, unquote. Aiming to accelerate economic growth and deepen collaboration, India and United Kingdom collectively launched a technology security initiative. Spearheaded by security advisors of both the nations, it recognizes the increased role of technology in national security and economic development as well. TSI involves a bold and fresh approach to strengthening cooperation in telecom, critical minerals, AI, quantum technology, health and biotech, advanced materials, as well as semiconductors. Mentioning the TSI, UK Foreign Minister David Lammy said, quote, this will mean real action together on the challenges of the future, from AI to critical minerals. Together we can unlock mutual growth, boost innovation, jobs and investment, unquote. The TSI seeks to build upon ambitious cooperation agenda set out in the India-UK Roadmap 2030. Under the critical minerals pillar, research and development, exploration, processing and manufacture will be included, as well as improving supply chain resilience. The UK-India cooperation will also expand to include semiconductors. More chip-related trade missions between UK and Indian semiconductor makers are also on the cards. When it comes to artificial intelligence, the goal entails developing more human-centric AI framework, enhancing interoperability and collaboration on AI policy, bias detection, and work in global forums. Under this pact, UK Research and Innovation and India's Department of Science and Technology announced a new £7 million funding call for future telecoms research between India and the United Kingdom. This indicates that the UK this time means real action with India, focusing on unlocking mutual growth and boosting innovation, jobs and investment. London has also shown willingness to partner on Indian-led global initiatives to build clean power access and climate resilience in the global south and small island nation states. It said, quote, we have shared interest in the green transition, new technologies, economic security and global security, unquote. All focus now shifts to a comprehensive India-UK FTA, followed by a similar free trade agreement between India and Europe. Now, this could connect the huge Indian markets with highly lucrative European businesses and help New Delhi reduce its trade imbalance with China by redirecting that trade. Kevin McCall, Managing Director of the UK-India Business Council, says, quote, it is important that in the Labour Party's manifesto going into the general election, they restated their commitment to concluding negotiations on the FTA, ratifying it and then implementing it, making it a real success. The FTA is 95 to 99% already done, unquote. According to reports, with a few minor adjustments on the number of visas for Indian professionals and bringing down the tariff on items like scotch and automobiles, the FTA will be finalized in the next few months. Earlier this year, India signed a free trade agreement with a group of 4 European countries, Switzerland, Iceland, Norway and Liechtenstein, that are not members of the European Union. The deal with the European Free Trade Association, or EFTA nations, will see investments in India up to $100 billion. Prime Minister Modi hailed the agreement, which took 16 years to process. It will now enhance market access and simplify customs procedures. A similar potential FTA agreement with the United Kingdom marks a significant milestone for India as it attempts to highlight growing appeal to investors seeking to diversify their supply chains and reduce dependence on China. Economic think tank Global Trade Research Initiative says that the pact will offer significant price advantage and enhanced UK exports by enhancing India's competitiveness in the UK market. UK and India already share a mutually beneficial trade relationship, with bilateral trade growing from $17.5 billion in FY22 to $20.36 billion in FY23. United Kingdom's Labour government wants to cement economic engagement with India, and it is expected differences in key sectors will not become deal breakers. This include business mobility, Scotch whisky, automobiles, including electric vehicles, farm products, pharmaceuticals, rules of origin, and a separate investment agreement. A trade deal with the UK could help India reduce tariffs on Indian textile exports as well, which currently face barriers as high as 10%. By potentially reviving Indian textile exports, the FTA could level the playing field with competitors like Bangladesh. What do you believe? Will a free trade agreement with the UK, followed by a similar agreement with the European Union, help India reduce trade imbalance with China? Leave a comment below, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.